And Doris Burke has a report for us from the sideline.
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Spurs really lit up the floor. He finished with 34 points, and he was just about on target from everywhere, hitting from deep as well as sinking his free throws. Another strong showing from him in what has become a habit.
And thank you, Doris. It was a performance that has to have their upcoming opponents terrified.
Yeah, I think they'll be a little afraid. I mean, anybody who saw that game has to still be in awe of what he was able to do. Just absolutely dominant.
Boy, I tell you, he was in such a rhythm and on a roll. He could have won that game all by himself.
Releases from 15. The shot is off. Westbrook with the nice D there. Thunder trailing by 6. Waiters passes to Westbrook. And there's the feed to Ibaka. Morrow dishes to Ibaka. Lock at 6. And there's the pass to Waiters. Takes the 3. Rebound the Lakers. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Their last game, a win against San Antonio, looking to carry that into this one.
And you know what? Exactly what had to be done in terms of winning on the road. Never allowed any momentum to build up against them. Kept the crowd out of the game. And for every punch they took, they had a counter.
I was very impressed, Greg, with the way they stood their ground, even when they were on their heels some, coming through those moments where they were backing up a bit. That's what it takes on the road. You got to show that kind of fortitude and resilience.
And let's get your guys' take now on the hustle stats for Los Angeles.
Great hustle defensively through the first half, contesting everything and racking up the block shots.
You know, they've also shown some real tenacity here early on tonight. It's paid off with a lot of second chance points.
Oklahoma City shooting their first free throws here for the night.
And it's been an average year, really, at the free throw line for this group, only around 75%.
Young's checked in for the Lakers. Kevin Durant's checked in for the Thunder. Here's Freak. Great D that time from Westbrook.
Terrific job that time defending at the rim. I mean, it's not an easy task stopping that fella when he's headed to the bucket like that. Good job. Boy, such outstanding patience and decision-making for them offensively.
Absolutely. Their ball movement has been outstanding, and they're piling up the assists.
White, he's checked in for Los Angeles. Bryant comes in for Lou Williams. Young, right side. He kicks it to Freak. Back to Young. Three-pointer. Count the bucket. Young's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game.
And he found the perfect spot behind the arc there. Big gap in the D.
Outside Westbrook. Cantor kicks to Durant. Wants to get it to Westbrook, and does. The Thunder with another miss.
And they continue to control the glass.
Guys, I think they've simply been the more physical team, and that's why they're ahead.
Stolen by Westbrook. And here's the fast break. Durant leading the way. Waiters no luck.
And fancy finishes like that look great, but man, it's embarrassing when you blow them.
And the rejection by Ibaka. 1:39 left in the first half. Waiters passes to Westbrook. Back to Waiters. The 10-footer. Here's Cantor. Can't get it to go. Nice D from Freak. Lakers leading by 9. Nick Young on the wing. There's the screen. Dives for it. Out of bounds. Oklahoma City takes possession. Some changes for the Lakers. Randall's checked in for Bass. Russell comes in for Kobe. And it's Jordan. So we've reached the end of the first half of play.
Thank you, Kevin. I've got Kobe Bryant.
And now the third quarter about to get going.
Some good numbers for Freak. He's got 13 points and also an assist.
And on the floor for Billy Donovan as we get into the second half. Westbrook the point with Waiters at the 2, Durant the 3, and Ibaka the 4, and it's Cantor in at the 5 spot. Nice spin off the left rim and in. And that's 15 points for Freak. Thunder trailing by 11. Waiters dishes to Cantor. Out to the right wing. There's a screen by Cantor. Westbrook with a wide open look. Great use of the pick to create room for the jumper.
And he came off that screen, and the D just didn't get over the top of it.
Yep, weren't there in time enough to challenge Greg, and when that's the case, you can mark those up for him.
Here's Durant, and Hibbert with the block. And so the ball out of bounds. Hibbert touched it last. Here's Waiters. He hasn't yet put up any points in this one. Screen by Ibaka. Outside Westbrook. Shot clock at 5.
It's been a real difficult game for him offensively, and it's costly.
And here in the second half of play, we're just over a minute in. Pass to Young. There's the 3. And again, Los Angeles with the triple.
Good ball movement. He put that pass in the ideal spot, right where it needed to be.
Thunder trailing by 12. Clark, they've been looking out of sync offensively.
You know what? A basket here would do a lot for their confidence.
Cantor kicks to Westbrook. He dishes it to Waiters. Wing shot on the way. The shot is off. Nice D from Williams. Now here's Freak. He's guarded by Waiters. Freak passes to Hibbert. Freak sets a screen for Hibbert. And Young kicks to Williams. Now here's Freak. Not a lot of room. Offensive rebound. Thunder trailing by 12. Here's Durant. And he stuffs it. What a pass to set him up.
Well, that fast break went according to plan.
Yeah, nice job there, Greg. Recognizing the opportunity was there to push it, and then excellent execution.
All right, Staples Center, look who's coming to the floor. Come on and get loud for your Laker girls.
And now we have a chance to check out Freak here. What a run he's been on over the past few weeks. He's right around 29 points a night, 2 assists and 2 rebounds. He has been terrific throughout, putting up some huge numbers offensively.
Yeah, you know, you just plug him in. He's a flat-out scoring machine. When you plug him up, let him go.
Kobe's checked in for Young. Pass dishes to Freak. "17-foot shot on the way. Will not go." This is off the front iron. Durant the pass to Waiters. Pass against Cantor. There's a screen by Cantor. Westbrook. The shot is off. And the Lakers take it the other way. And here's Freak. 15 points in the game. Poke loose. Hibbert kicks to Freak. And the dunk to finish it off. Beauty.
And what a beautiful way to polish off that sequence. Just strong at attacking the rim.
That just puts a little more momentum on their side, don't you think?
Absolutely.
The defense got to tighten up now. I mean, you can't have the opposing point guard throwing down on you like that.
And this is why you need good defenders on the interior to contest shots.
Yeah, Greg, making every shot a hard one, even the shots in close.
Here's Waiters. And that comes off the assist by Russell Westbrook.
Well, they need those kinds of plays right now. I mean, smart defense generating some offense.
And really, Clark, that's the way you get yourself back into the game. Key stops and then try to get out in transition for some easy.
Move the ball and stick it too much.
Freak dishes to Williams. To the middle. There's Freak. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. Freak's got the lead up to 12 now for Los Angeles.
Almost uncontested. I mean, it's nice to be able to add to the lead without having to really work for it.
Kanter, the pass to Westbrook. And his offensive struggles continue.
Boy, I tell you what, the complexion of this game would be completely different if he'd shot the ball anything like he's capable of.
Ibaka comes with the double team with his first shot attempt, and there's another one for the Lakers.
And we're seeing the shots start to fall for them now.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, this has been an extremely efficient second half for them up to this point.
Kanter kicks to Westbrook. 1:05 left in the third. Another miss by Westbrook. Bryant dishes to Freak. Tries to save it, and that's out of bounds. The Lakers will retain possession. And some changes here for the Lakers. Julius Randle comes in for Brandon Bass, and it's Russell in for Lou Williams. And then for Oklahoma City, Mitch McGary's checked in for Enes Kanter. Smith comes in for Serge Ibaka, and Anthony Morrow subbed in for Waiters. Westbrook with the steal. Here's the break. That one's good. The Laker lead is cut down now to just 12 on the basket from Morrow.
Fast break opportunities do not get any easier than that one off the steal.
Exactly. The defense really no chance to get back.
Now here's Freak. He's covered by Westbrook. 2 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. And laid in to finish the break. 6 points for Smith.
8 points in a row for them in the transition game, and they're feeling it right now. They're in a nice flow.
Yeah, look at the pressure they are putting on the defense. Everybody's filling lanes. This is just fun to watch. I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
No question about it, Greg. I mean, a ton of contact and a good call by the officials.
And good on the second, so he makes them both. Here is Durant. 7 points in the game. Launches it. Got it off in time, but it's no good. And we're rolling here again with the fourth quarter. Might not come down to the wire, but you never know. Good substitution here for the Lakers. Roy Hibbert's checked in for Randall. Bass comes in for Darrell Wright. Lou Williams is checked in for Russell. And Freak subbed in for Clarkson. And a switch here also for Oklahoma City. Russell Westbrook's checked in for Kevin Durant. Freak in at point guard. Roy Hibbert is out there with Brandon Bass. Then it's Williams. And it's Young in at the 3 slot. That's the Laker 5. And the Thunder with some changes. Enes Kanter's checked in for McGary. Ibaka comes in for Smith. And it's Waiters in for Payne. Now here's Freak. He's guarded closely.
Move the ball. It's sticking too much.
Kicks it to Williams. He feeds it to Freak. 6 to shoot. And the shot is good. Freak's got 4 points in the quarter.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
And on the flip side, Greg, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior. They've got to offer more resistance here.
And a big height advantage right there.
You know, it's tough to bring a big man that far away from the goal, but that might be a mismatch they're willing to live with.
And fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot 2. Serge Ibaka picks one up there. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. Scoring breakdown for Los Angeles.
From mid-range, it's been a very nice game for them. I mean, they've been finding the bottom of the net a lot.
And also, I think it's really led to the rhythm and confidence you've seen from long range tonight throughout the entire game.
Catching up on the changes for Los Angeles. Randall's checked in for Hibbert. Wright comes in for Brandon Bass. And Kobe is subbed in for Lou Williams.
Moving it around, 8 of their last 10 coming off assists.
And, Greg, you know nothing makes a coach happier than selflessness on the basketball court.
Freak passes to Kobe. Pass to Randall. That's good, and it's Bryant with the assist. And it's 6 points for Julius Randle.
And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout, big-time dominance, and this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for the Lakers.
You're right, Steve. It was a standout performance across the board. They were just, at times, Clark, it seemed toying with it.
Yeah, like watching a cat play with a mouse, Kevin, quite honestly. They were able to do more or less, whatever they wanted to do.
And, guys, at this point in the long NBA season, this will go down as win number 25.
And it's always nice to get win number 1 against an opponent you'll be seeing a total of 4 times over the course of the year. They really set the tone tonight for their season series against the Thunder.
And when you look back at this one, what an amazing performance this was for Freak. Just an outpouring of points from him. Nobody could do much to keep him from dropping it in.
Screen by Ibaka. And Kanter wide open. He shoots. No good on the 3. They are enjoying the commanding lead.
And it really gives them the opportunity to give their starters a rest. Always critical when you get ready for that home stretch.
In the corner, right with it. Now, Freak. The 15-footer can't get it to fall. And so it's the Lakers taking care of business here. It was a tale of 2 teams tonight. One that was in total control, operating flawlessly, and Clark the other just searching for answers that they could never find.
Well, I think these fans, too, Kevin, gave their team a tremendous lift. I mean, they never gave up on them. From the opening tip until the end of the game, they were in it. And that certainly helped this crew get to the W.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan along with our entire 2K Sports crew, thanking you for tuning in. Now we send you to the award-winning Ernie Johnson, who's standing by in our studio.
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Thank you, Kevin. And now we get a chance to present our Jordan Player of the Game, Freak. Just a monster first quarter of the game. He came out hot and just never cooled down. That boost he gave his team early on, a huge factor.
A tremendous night of shooting the basketball for him tonight.
And that wraps things up, folks. Thanks for joining us. For Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith.
It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
with the Diesel and the Jet. This is Ernie Johnson. Welcome to the NBA on 2K Sports. Tonight, it'll be the Sacramento Kings up against the Los Angeles Lakers. Looking at the Lakers, they struggled in this matchup last season. Only one win for them through 4 games. They'd like to make a statement tonight. And guys, the fans always enjoy hearing stories from your playing days. Let's talk teammates. Shaq, who were your favorite guys to play with over the years?
You know, everyone loves the Shaq, and Shaq has 4 rings, but I'm saying it here.
They all
in
love
real
the Shaq.
life. Yeah, everybody loves Shaq.
Okay.
I'm sexy, handsome, and qualified. That's what Shaq stands
I
for.
think my question was, who were your favorite teammates?
Let me finish, Ernie. Let me finish. I'm quick to say, hey, I got 4 rings, but I could
It's that time of the year. Happy holidays, everyone, from 2K Sports as we get set to bring you some mid-season NBA action. This is Kevin Harlan along with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. Doris Burke will be reporting from the sidelines. Battle in the Western Conference, the Sacramento crowd hoping to watch their Kings come out on top. And this is the first season matchup for them against the Lakers team. In a season ago, Clark, they won the matchup, winning 3 and losing just 1.
2 division rivals facing off tonight. They'll see one another 4 times this season.
This is definitely the first of many tonight. And in these first games, you always try to set the tone and take that mental and psychological edge.
Now let's check out our starters for the Los Angeles Lakers. Freak in at point guard. Young is out there with Brandon Bass. Then it's Roy Hibbert, and it's Kobe in a 2-guard. Lakers shooting their first shots from the free throw line tonight. And that one falls for Hibbert. That one falls, so he hits both of them.
We're seeing today what makes him one of the best free throw shooters among the league's big men. Beautiful stroke.
Collison kicks to Gay. Lets it go with a 3. Collison, no good. And so it's the Lakers with it. They want to keep rolling here following the win against the Thunder.
They were just locked really in a zone from a team defense standpoint, and nobody ever got stuck on an island. There was always somebody providing help, and the communication was tremendous.
And that was the key, Greg, the communication and the teamwork. You can't play good rotating defense if you're not communicating and on the same page. They were doing all of that at a high level.
Cauley Stein passes to Gay. And all around the rim that time before dropping in.
A lot of space right there to get that shot off.
Not a very good job of the defender getting over the top of that screen in that particular play.
Now here's Freak. The game against Oklahoma City, very impressive. Stolen by Collison. Tries from 10. Gay can't get it to go. Freak with it. He's against Collison. Here's Freak. No luck. Some solid defense from Gay. And I think Doris Burke has something for us right now. Doris?
Hey, Kevin, when George Karl and I were able to chat a moment ago, obviously he has a lot on his plate when it comes to defending against Kobe Bryant. I asked him what he might do, and he said not much. He's one of the league's all-time best scorers, and no matter what you seem to do,
and they stay there, and they say yeah, and they stay there. 'Cause all I do is win, win, win.
Paris, São Paulo, França, Brasil. Aí, MSP, Laboratório Fantasma. É nóis. Assim,
os manos no posto, trampando a contragosto, feliz ou oposto. Aposto que sei da dureza, que é a tristeza, deformando o seu rosto. Se calos falassem, talvez o mundo escutasse, olhar no impasse, olhasse, limpasse, brilhavam vocês. Juro pras minas no fronte.
This is it. The last game of my rookie season. Kinda hard to believe. These 82 games have gone by in a blur. I know we're on the outside looking in when it comes to playoffs, but that doesn't mean I can't go out and give it everything I have one last time. So here goes nothing.
And a shot here of the arena from up top. Beautiful night here in Houston, Texas. The Rockets here at home in this Western Conference matchup live here in Houston. And here it comes, the NBA on 2K Sports with Greg Anthony. The change here. Capella's checked in, and the Kings will go for a different look here. Kufis checked in for Cousins. Caspi comes in for Quincy Ace. Freaks checked in for Marco Bellinelli. And it's Collison in for Rajon Rondo. On the court for Sacramento. Freak, he's in at shooting guard. Rudy Gay is out there with Caspi. Then there's Kufis, and it's Collison in at the 1 spot. Last season for James Harden was easily his best hit. Finished second in the MVP race. Put up huge numbers with career highs in points per game scoring. Greg at more than 27 a game.
And also carried that Rockets team that dealt with a plethora of injuries, mainly to Dwight Howard. And second in the league in scoring, I mean, narrowly losing out to Russell Westbrook, who just went on a tremendous tear the second half of the season. And then also finished runner-up in the MVP race.
Free throw good. Freak.
And for Harden coming in second in the MVP race, he had a lot of first place votes, and nobody knew if he or Curry would win the award. In most other seasons, he would have won the MVP.
Catching up on the changes for Houston. Monty Eunice is checked in for Howard. And Corey Brewers subbed in for Trevor Ariza. There's a screen by Monty Eunice. Three-pointer. Cannot hit. Some solid defense from Gay.
And for Harden last year, he could have easily have won the MVP, probably would have in other seasons. His big talking point for the award was how he carried the Rockets on his back. And he might have been the most valuable player to his team with the performances he had last year.
Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here. The Rockets have gone 1 for 2 on the night so far from the line.
2 shots.
All right now, gentlemen, 2 shots. 2 shots.
That one is off. Cauley Stein, he's checked in for Sacramento. And he ends up missing both free throws.
And the Rockets have lost out on some free agent wars the past few years. They have remained competitive, but you wonder what could have been if they landed or kept some of those big names.
Harden's shot is good.
Wow, the floor just really opened up for him on that possession.
Yeah, I mean, I'm all for good offense, but that was just a terrible reaction from the defense.
Cauley Stein with the screen for Collison. Cauley Stein at the elbow. And Freak throws it down.
And a huge lead here early to start.
Boy, you know, right from the tip, there's not anything they haven't done well so far.
Rockets trail by 11. It's Harden with the drive, and it's Houston with another.
And he is really in a zone right now, playing and scoring with confidence.
Collison against Beverly. A nice shot by Collison. Collison's got his first basket of the night.
And the defense looks soft early on. They've got to sum it up a little more sense of urgency.
Yeah, they've got to do a little more to disrupt their offensive rhythm, too.
Brewer. They get the rebound, and he makes it look easy, dunking it hard with one hand.
Tell you what, Kevin, they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
Mark, that deficit will go away quickly if he does.
And how about how he capped that one out, almost like the 1-2 punch.
And
I know money isn't everything to you, Freak, and I find it hard to say this, but I've grown to respect that in you. You're a man of conviction. But it's my responsibility to point out the consequences of that way of thinking. Now, for you, winning is everything, but winning isn't something you could do alone. It requires excellent, or at the very least, competent coaching, contributing teammates, and God willing, good health. And we all know that's not a guarantee. Now, the reality is you're not in control of any of those other factors, but if you, as the star player, fail to win and deliver a championship, you will be held responsible. You will be scapegoated, you will be villainized, and you will be punished accordingly. So when you say to me that as a free agent, all you care about is being in the best position to win, I understand what you mean. But again, that's not only up to you. Now, I'm going to call my guy at Apollo Jets. I'm going to get us a private plane for this tour. I promise you, you're going to love the free agency experience. Now, your relationship with Vic has unfortunately cost us in some of these negotiations. We had 10 teams interested. We now only have 3. But thankfully, you wised up when it came to Vic. Have you been in contact with Vic? Yo, Freak, look at me.
He still has one of my cars, Dom.
What did I tell you about the L word?
The L word? What is...
Loyalty. I don't know what kind of hold this Vic has over you, but it makes me scared. You're a free agent for the first time in your career, and the only person you need to be loyal to is you. You need to be an FOF. You need to be a friend of Freak. Let's forget about winning without appropriate compensation and loyalty that hasn't been earned and isn't deserved. This is a tough business, Freak. We need to be tougher. Come on.
CC?
Woo, Lord Jesus, I was about to blow a gasket. Okay, Freak. Now, there are very few options on the table, and I want you to explore them all before making your final decision. Whatever you decide, it needs to be an informed decision, not an emotional one. The larger the markets, the greater resources at your disposal and exposure for you. But if you don't allocate these resources properly, then it's just a big spotlight on you as you lose.
Well, thank you kindly, big sis.
She's right, Freak.
Thanks, Don.
Absolutely. Team Freak. That's what we're about.
Oh, whoa, I don't know if I like this.
What?
Dom and CC high-fiving like that?
I mean, yeah, why you got so certain I'm gonna lose?
Whoa. No one thinks you're going to lose, Freak.
You guys sure sound like it.
We just want you to select a franchise that has great coaching, super talent, exposure, but most importantly, a ton of cap space. If the team doesn't win and you're to blame, at least you won't be broke. Capiche?
Capiche.
Also, you should make sure it's somewhere you want to raise a family, but no pressure.
You guys have made this decision so much easier.
What did Mom and Dad say?
You know what they said. I mean, but honestly, I'm torn. I've heard and listened to what you've all had to say. Don't take this the wrong way. There's just one person I haven't heard from, and that's Vic.
Oh, Lord, help us.
Yo, Vic, where you at? I've been trying to call you, man. Hit me back.
You know him. He's probably somewhere too loud to hear his phone.
I don't know. I think Vic's actually upset with me.
Yeah, I get it 365, 12 months, 24/7. Gotta get it, I need it steady. No one give it all I give. They don't love us, they just love it how we live. How we live. How we live. How we live. They don't love us, they just love it how we live. 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 Say they don't love us, they just love it how we live. How we live. How we live. How we live. How we live.
We was thuggin', you was never found. What's that feeling? I'm the realest. All them nights I had to struggle trying to find some dinner. They don't really love me, they not really for me. When I die, is you gon' show up to the ceremony? I just bought a Bentley, just to bet you Christian Louboutin to make a switch religion. I'm not stupid, baby, but the mansion is. Me and Benji are related like we're relatives. Brought the millions in. Go and get it, I'm the shit and don't need no laxative.
I get it 365, 12 months, 24/7. Gotta get it, I need it steady. No one give it all I give. They don't love us, they just love it how we live. How we live. How we live. How we live. They don't love us, they just love it how we live. 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 Say they don't love us, they just love it how we live. How we live, 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 and they don't love her, they just love her, how we live.
They say in due time, but my watch broke. I know it's a cold world, but we got coats. We grinding to make. Yes. We shining, they hate. Yes. We bored or we fall. Every diamond's a plate.
All right.
All right. Hello. Okay, well, I'd like to thank everyone for coming here today. I especially like to thank God, my Lord and Savior, my family, my agent, Mr. Don Pagnotti, twin sister and manager, CC, my lady. Thank you guys for all your support. I'd also like to thank all the fans. and all the people out there who consider themselves an FOF, friend of Freak. My free agency has been nothing short of amazing. And frankly, it has been a dream come true. But like most dreams, the reality is very different from what I imagined. Though I wouldn't change a thing about this period and the time I spent. It is for this reason above all.
Talent they have on that team, they're going to championship this year.
You think so? You know what that means?
I'm gonna get
Cha-ching.
I love it.
I know.
Sis, all started here.
Yep, right here in the dome.
Yeah, when I was all about living the dream. Yeah. And knowing to be some nightmares.
As Daddy always says, all that glitters ain't gold.
Yeah, I'm gonna miss my brother Vic, though.
Deep down, he was a good person at heart, but he was never quite right. Something was always off with him, even when we were little growing up.
Yeah, I know, but I loved him anyway. I knew he was trying to take advantage of our friendship, but I didn't care. We were boys, ride or die, you know that.
Ride or die.
Just hope Vic finally found peace and depth that he never found in life.
Well, may he rest in power. When you really sit down and think about it, life is but the blink of an eye, and that's so quick. We spend a third sleeping in bed, a third trying to figure this thing called life out. Yo, by the time we think you got it all figured out, you only got a third of your life left.
Yeah, life's a trip.
Say that again.
Life's a trip.
10 times 10.
Well, honey. Hey, yo, shout out to my man Vic.
Shout out to Vic. Come on, let's bounce.
All right.
Yeah, I'm about to wake up the projects like I used to.
Better
remember?
not. You better not. You ain't kids no more.
Cece?
Cece.
Hey.
Why are you sneaking up on us?
Man, we thought you two left town yesterday after the funeral.
We decided to stay one more day.
Oh, I'm so glad you did. I wish we had known you were coming. We would have made you something to eat.
Yeah.
Okay.
What y'all doing?
Yeah, chatting.
Yeah, talking about yesterday's service.
Oh, okay.
How you holding up, son?
You know what? I'm okay, Pops. But you know what? We love you two so much. And it's only now that I'm realizing how much you two sacrificed for Cece and myself. Hey, you know, Vic didn't really get to know his father growing up. And we were lucky to grow up in a household with two loving parents. And you know what's sad to say? People thought we had a highly unusual home in the projects.
Yeah, folks always talk about the negative effects of boys with no father in the home, but it affects girls too. And it's helped me in my relationships with men in my life.
What man?
Anywho, I know that all men are not dogs because I had a great father in the home. You, Daddy?
I was there too. He didn't do it alone now.
Yes, Mama, of course. It goes without saying.
Thank you, daughter. I did what my father did, and his father before that.
Salutations, I am Sharonis Jackson, portraying the role of Frequency Vibrations, a.k.a. Freak. I am from the Inland Empire, California, Philadelphia born, just showing love to everybody out there that's a FOF.
Hello, world. It's your boy Wade Wilson, a.k.a.
Welcome to your second NBA season. Now that your career is progressing and your brand is growing, you will be challenged with managing increasing demands off the court. In between games, you'll have decisions to make on how to spend your off days. Will you refine your skill on the court and work on increasing your attributes in live practices? Do you want to earn fame and extra money by partnering with global brands? Or would you rather establish personal connections with some of the game's most influential personalities, which bring with them a variety of rewards? The choice is yours.